the world can turn upside down in an instant. The peaceful field becomes a silent wound. And in the quiet that follows disaster, she arrives. Not with panic, but with a gaze that sees past the chaos. She is looking for the story of the fall, to understand how to make things right again. The machine bleeds its lifeblood onto the soil, a wound she knows she must staunch. Against the dead weight of failure, her strength alone is not enough. But she is not alone. Hope arrives on smaller wheels. A promise of leverage against an impossible task. The conversation begins in steel and chain. A negotiation with gravity itself. The small engine roars, Steve finds. She adds her will to the fight. And slowly, the world begins to turn right side up. Inch by painful inch. Victory is pulled from the mud. A shared breath of relief under the warm sun. But the land always has another test. Another soul caught in its patient grip. The same story, a different machine. The slow, deliberate process of liberation. Moving from the mire to solid ground. The fight is not just to free it, but to bring it home. At the journey's end, a moment of weary peace. Before the real work can begin. Now comes the cleansing. A ritual to wash away the memory of the struggle. To erase the stain of the earth. And find the true form beneath. Layer by layer, she reveals its original face. The past is washed away, leaving only the present task. Even the hidden spaces must be purified. The machine's heart, its hidden chambers. Every corner must be made new. And in its renewal, she finds her own. But the mud is only the first wound. The second is hidden deeper. She must now become a surgeon. Reading the story told in oil and steel. She interrogates the silence of the engine, listening for what has gone wrong. The delicate work begins. A precise intrusion into its inner world. Each part removed is a question answered. She mends not just the body, but the spirit of the machine. Restoring its ability to serve. The scars of the ordeal are slowly erased. And with a final check, she consults the wisdom of others, preparing for the next phase of the resurrection. Now, with help, the real healing starts. A shared purpose, a quiet collaboration. And the machine is whole once more. Today's work begins with simple rituals, preparing for the tasks ahead. Nearby, a dream is taking shape in brick and mortar. But progress depends on the machines. And when the machines fall silent, everything stops. She answers the call, ready to confront the heart of the problem. The engine is a labyrinth of secrets, but she knows the map by heart. Her hands move with a familiar grace, a dance of diagnosis and repair. This is her domain, her sanctuary of logic and steel. She listens to the patient's weary pulse and begins the delicate procedure, restoring the flow of life, one connection at a time. It is a painstaking process, requiring both strength and subtlety. But her patience is limitless. Her hands, steady and sure. She dives deep into the engine's core, trusting her knowledge, her touch. The layers are peeled back, revealing the source of the silence. A new part is introduced, a promise of renewed vigor. And the lifeblood is replenished. A transfusion of vital fluid. The final checks are made. And she takes her place at the helm. The yellow giant breathes again. Its purpose on this earth restored. But even the strongest bodies need care. A lubrication to ease the joints. The work is done. And the machine returns to its task. After the labor, a moment of peace. A walk through a world she helps to build. But there are always ghosts in the garden. Old machines, waiting for her touch. They are relics of a harder time. Each one a memory of seasons past. Her work is a constant battle against entropy. A refusal to let things fall apart. And so the old is towed by the new. A slow procession of resilience. Each one given a chance at a new life. But even the rescue has its own perils. The earth holds on tight to its own. And the cycle begins again. The work of mending is never truly done. It demands focus, it demands patience. It requires an artist's touch. And a warrior's spirit. She gives herself completely to the task. Knowing that in this work, she finds her purpose. This is more than a job. It is a calling. A sacred trust between her and these iron souls. And in the end, she triumphs. This is her altar. A canvas of concrete and oil. The first step is always the same. To wash away the darkness. And find the true shape of the problem. Then, the careful dissection begins. Her hands, though stained, are instruments of precision. Each part is a word in a complex sentence. She must understand its grammar to fix it. It is a language she has spent a lifetime learning. Spoken in the silence of a broken engine. The deeper she goes, the more secrets are revealed. And she meets each one with unwavering focus. The entire story of the machine is laid bare. And now, the process of rebirth can begin. One piece at a time. She rebuilds the heart. Restoring its rhythm, its strength. It is a meditation in metal. A quiet act of creation. Her hands, the instruments of a second chance. Around her, a life of hard work and harder lessons. She is a scholar of resilience. Her tools, an extension of her own will. The engine block, her canvas. She works until the job is done. she takes her seat, the throne of her kingdom, and brings it back to life. The story changes, but her role remains the same. She is the constant in a world of variables. A legacy is shared not in words, but in a shared understanding of the land and the machines that work it. The elders watch, their wisdom reflected in her hands. The knowledge is passed on. The tradition continues. The bond is unspoken, but unbreakable. And when the work is too great for one, a call is made, and help arrives. Because in this place, no one stands alone. The challenge is met with combined force. A powerful harmony of muscle and machinery. They lean into the task together, knowing their shared effort will prevail. Even the tightest spaces cannot hold them back. In the wild fields, there is a quiet duty. A peace that the machines serve to protect. The machines wait patiently for her care. The ritual of cleansing begins again. A baptism of water and work. The machine is reborn under her hands. Given fuel, given life. Given a new purpose. Her hands know every secret. Every weakness, every strength. She moves with the certainty of a true master, restoring the delicate balance of the system. One final check of her tools. Her instruments of creation. And she is satisfied. Her work complete, her spirit at peace. This is a place of transformation. Where broken things are made whole again. It begins with an immersion in darkness. A ritual cleansing in the black water. Then, a blast of air to chase the shadows away. The pieces are laid out, a mechanical constellation. Each one inspected, understood. Before being brought back into the whole. The engine, a cathedral of rust and promise, waits for its heart to be restored. Carefully, she places each piece. A surgeon rebuilding a broken body. The process is slow, deliberate. A testament to her unwavering patience. The moment of triumph is quiet. The machine comes closer to its second life. She works until the last screw is tightened. The last connection secured. Until the silence is ready to be broken. And the engine is whole again. The journey continues. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel LSTUNA for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoy this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.